Global Challenge. Now, it was great because the other day we were able to have a Zoom meeting with 3 of the main people in Uganda connected with Global Challenge. So we had Pastor Abrams and Dr. Moses and Billy. And so Pastor Abrams is sort of over it, isn't he? And then Dr. Moses is sort of head of the school board, and then Billy is over the special needs project. And they were just sharing how God has helped them and been with them over this time, and the needs in that country. So obviously in Uganda, the one thing is they've had this long time. First they had the pandemic, then they've had drought and famine, and they've recently had Ebola. And it's just knocked the economy for 6. It's been really awful, and Crossroads School has suffered in that way as well. However, they feel very blessed because one thing that has happened, over all the pandemic, they were the one school that all the teachers still had a salary. And so it meant that the teachers were able to carry on and be committed to the work there. And they are still praying that some of the children will come back. Some of the girls especially became pregnant, and they're trying to support them and get them back, but they're gradually. But also with the children, it's school fees, and they just thank the Lord that people in this congregation and elsewhere have provided school fees so that children could attend school over these last 2 terms. They have had to stop early this term because of the Ebola, just to try and get the children back. But fortunately, Ebola is more at bay now and is not such a threat. But there is the ongoing lack of money. And one thing is school meals. We provide rice and beans for the children at meal times. And that could be the only meal the children have each day, because families who would have had 3 meals a day have had to go down to just 1 meal a day, because there just isn't the money, there isn't the resources for them to have more than that. So any way that we can help, we always have, I don't know about you, but I open my cupboard at home and there's always food there. I open my fridge, there's always food there. I don't have to think, oh, am I going to have breakfast? No, I can have 3 meals a day and snacks in between if I want to. But these people, they don't have anything. So if you feel led to provide money for school meals, that'd be great, because it's more than doubled in price now, what we're having to pay for those meals. But then in the churches, yes, they've had problems because of economy. There's family breakdown with husbands having to move away for work and maybe not coming back. Or there's alcohol abuse because people are depressed, there isn't the work, there isn't food, and so they turn to other means, and domestic violence has happened. And so the pastor's prayer is that people will just come into the church and find Jesus, find a purpose to live, and find him as a source of salvation and strength as well. And they've been seeing this, they've been blessed with programs, they've been doing programs on the radio, and they've seen people coming to church. They have nothing else, and they think, well, let's try the church. And they've come into a relationship with Jesus, which has been a real blessing. So the thing that I am particularly promoting is there's the cards, we can have that, there's the end of term cards. Now this can be an ongoing thing, not just this term, but these cards are generic, so any end of term, if you usually give a present to a teacher, maybe you can consider getting these for your children to give to the teachers, because what it is, it's a card saying thank you so much to their teacher for what a fantastic teacher they are, but saying, actually, instead of giving you a gift, we have given a gift to a teacher over in Uganda to help them to keep on and teach the children over there. So it'd be really great, parents particularly I'm looking at, if you could encourage your children to get these, either this end of term or maybe you give one at the end of the summer term. These cards will still be available. And also, if you're on the internet, there's a great advent calendar, and it's really lovely because what it is, it's going through all the different teachers in Uganda, in Soroti, and it's giving you a little profile of each one so that we can get to know the teachers in Uganda. And again, I don't apologise for asking for if you want to donate, because we have so much. We have so much. And I was, even this morning on the radio, I was listening to UCB, and it was talking about the farmer he had a great harvest and he was storing it all up in his barns and building bigger and better barns, and he was just keeping it all to himself. And he died that night, so he had nothing. And the encouragement was, we have so much wealth, why keep it to ourselves? You know, use it to bless others. So my strategy, my thoughts are, if I've got it, I'll give it, because if I haven't got it, in days to come, there'll be people who can give it back to me. You know, God works in that way. So if you feel led to give, be givers and feel blessed by it. Okay, right, so that's GC. I hope that gives you a little bit of an oversight, and I'm very excited because I'm hoping in August that I'll be able to go and actually visit the project myself. I'm the only trustee that hasn't actually been there, you know, so I've got lots of connections with Uganda, but I haven't been there.